This is a video to help you with long division. We're going to start with some one-digit divisors that have no remainders. So the first thing you notice is I have a little phrase over here on the left side of the board. Does McDonald's sell chicken, not chicken, chicken because we're going to be checking something, burritos. Does stands for divide. McDonald's stands for multiply. Sell is subtract. Checkins, we're going to check something out. And burritos is bring down. So really I'm going divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. You may notice my alien hand here, my monster hand here, he's going to come over because I'm not really doing 354 divided by 2 all at one time. Just sort of like we would multiply 352 times 2 all at one time. We would probably take step by step. So the first step is 3 divided by 2. How many 2's go into 3? If you notice, this looks like a box. He's got his hand on a box of chocolates. So if I had 3 chocolates, 2 people outside the box want them. How many pieces can I give to each person without them getting mad and fighting? I can only give each person 1. So that was 3 divided by 2. It will go 1 time. Then I'm going to multiply. 1 times 2 is 2. My next step says to subtract. 3 minus 2 gets me a 1. Check this. Is this number less than what I'm dividing by? Yes, it is. So I'm okay so far. Bring down only my next number, which is a 5. So now I'm really right here, and I'm saying, how many 2's are there in 15? If I had 15 pieces of candy in my box. So I'm going to count by 2's to get as many 2's as I can without going over. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, 16 would be too many. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. And then I just divided, so now I need to multiply. Notice I'm only going to multiply this 7 that I just used. I know the ones there from where we just did division before, you're just ignoring it for right now. So I'm taking 7 times 2, and over here we found it already, so it should be 14. Subtract. 15 minus 14 gives me a 1. Check, is 1 less than 2? Yes, it is. Bring my other number all the way down here, so now I have 14. And now we're back up to the top, dividing. How many 2's in 14? That's the same problem we just found right over here, right? There were 7 2's. 7 times 2 was 14. And when I subtract, there's no remainder, which is good for this problem. So my answer is this right here, 177. If I had a bag with 354 Tootsie Rolls in it, 2 people going to split them, we would each get 177. Let's try another one. This time we're going to be dividing by 5, which is fine because you guys like 5's. Remember our phrase, does McDonald's sell chicken burritos? Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down. So bring the alien hand over first because I'm only doing how many 5's in 6? Just 1. So then I'm multiplying. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract. I got a 1. Is 1 less than 5? Yes, it is. So I'm in good step on my checking. Bring down my 3. And now I have how many 5's in 13? Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Oh, 15 would be too many. So there's just 1, 2 5's. And 2 times 5 is 10 because we just found it. Subtract. I get a 3. Check. Is 3 less than what I'm dividing by? Yes, it is. So I'm doing okay. If this number is ever bigger than what I'm dividing by, that means I had enough pieces or cards or whatever I had to give everybody another one, at least. Bring down my 5, and now I have how many 5's in 35? So like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Oh, there it is, right on the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. 7 times 5 is 35. Nothing left. Let's try another one. Does McDonald's sell chicken burritos? Divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring it down. This time we're dividing by 3, so you need to know your 3 song. Bring the hand over and cover up everything except the first digit. How many 3's in 9? 3, 6, 9. Oh, it's exactly 3 of them. This one's going to come out nice. 3 times 3 is 9. When I subtract, there's nothing left. Is that allowed? Sure. And I'm sure since there's nothing left, it's less than what I'm dividing by. Bring down my 5. How many 3's in 5 without going over? Well, 1 3 is okay. 2 3's would be too much. So I just have 1 3. 1 times 3 is 3. When I subtract, I got a 2. 2, check it. 2 is less than 3. I'm good. Bring down my 4. And now I need 24. So I'm going to have to add to my 3 sum over here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And 8 times 3 is 24. Nothing left. This page, why don't you try it out yourself? All right, here we go. Remember, does is divide. McDonald's is multiply. Self subtract. Check. Bring down the burritos. Okay. This one does get a little tricky at the beginning. We'll see how you did. Because my first step says I got 1 piece of candy in the box. 4 people want it. If you only got 1 piece of candy, nobody's going to be able to get any pieces. I give everybody 0 pieces. Now, when I multiply, 0 times 4 is 0. I subtract, 1 minus 0 is 1. Is 1 check? Is 1 less than 4? Yes, it is. Bring down my 5. I know people go, but you got a 0 up there. It's okay. It's sort of like when you subtracted 14 minus 7 and you had an answer of 0, 7. Same exact thing. For right now, it's important for us to put a number above this 1 so that we have a placeholder there. How many 4's in 15? Grab your oars, know your 4's. 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, 16 would be too many, so 1, 2, 3. And 3 times 4 is 12. Subtract, I got a 3. Check, is 3 less than 4? Yep, good so far. Bring down my other number, it's a 6. Maybe I should have written smaller. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them. 9 times 4 is 36 with nothing left over. And hopefully that should help you with dividing by 1-digit divisors when there's no remainder.